In a recent episode of Watch What Happens Live, host Andy Cohen and acclaimed actress Glenn Close offered a pointed, humorous critique of Meghan Markle's upcoming Netflix cooking and lifestyle series, sparking a lively conversation that resonated with skeptics of celebrity-driven ventures. The discussion revolved around the show's authenticity, or perceived lack thereof, and its apparent emphasis on branding over substance. While their remarks were laced with humor, they underscored broader questions about the nature of celebrity influence and the thin line between entertainment and marketing. Cohen, known for his quick wit and unfiltered opinions, set the tone early by questioning the genuineness of the show's premise. He didn't hold back, describing the series as embodying what he called a farmhouse aesthetic, a carefully curated, influencer-style portrayal of an idyllic, relatable lifestyle. "It's like an influencer's dream version of authenticity," he quipped, his tone dripping with sarcasm. According to Cohen, the show seemed less about heartfelt storytelling or cooking expertise and more about selling an image, a glossy, high-budget commercial masquerading as a personal project. "It's basically an hour-long ad," he added, drawing laughter from both Close and the studio audience. Close, ever the gracious guest, matched Cohen's candor with her own brand of biting humor. She likened Meghan's show to Barefoot Contessa, Ina Garten's beloved cooking series known for its genuine charm and focus on recipes, but with what Close described as a lot more self-promotion and a lot less cooking. The audience erupted into laughter as she jokingly remarked, "If you're tuning in for the recipes, you might be better off with a cookbook." Close went on to point out that the series appeared to be pulling in several directions at once, lacking the kind of cohesive identity that could make it resonate with viewers. "It's like they're throwing everything at the wall: cooking, lifestyle tips, personal anecdotes, and hoping something sticks," she said, underscoring the fragmented nature of the show's trailer. Cohen, never one to shy away from a well-timed jab, then turned his attention to Prince Harry's role, or lack thereof, in the project. The trailer for the series, which briefly features the Duke of Sussex, was a key target of Cohen's humor. "Prince Harry pops in for, 2 seconds?" Cohen said, feigning surprise. "It's like he's there to remind you he exists, but not long enough to overshadow Meghan." He added, "You'd think they'd at least give him a spatula or something." The remark drew a mix of laughter and groans from the audience, but it highlighted a recurring critique: the perceived imbalance in the Sussexes' public-facing projects, where Harry often appears to play second fiddle to Meghan's ambitions. From there, the conversation shifted to Meghan Markle herself, with Cohen offering a broader critique of her ever-evolving public persona. He noted how the Duchess of Sussex has repeatedly reinvented herself over the years, from actress to royal, then to podcast host, and now to lifestyle guru. "At this point, I'm just waiting for her to announce she's hosting a survival show," Cohen joked, drawing a round of applause from the audience. While his comment was clearly tongue-in-cheek, it spoke to a sentiment many critics have expressed. Meghan's constant career shifts can come across as opportunistic rather than organic, as though she's perpetually searching for the next big branding opportunity. Close chimed in with her own playful speculation. "Maybe next year, we'll see Meghan decorating cakes in a competition show," she said with a laugh, referencing a moment in the trailer that featured the Duchess meticulously icing a cake. "Although," she added wryly, "I doubt she'd settle for a competition. She'd probably be the judge." The studio audience roared, but beneath the humor was a cutting observation about the curated, often unattainable perfection that celebrity projects like Meghan's tend to project. Throughout the segment, Cohen and Close repeatedly circled back to one central theme: authenticity, or the lack of it. Cohen noted that audiences today are increasingly skeptical of overly polished, strategically marketed projects, especially when they're presented under the guise of relatability. "People aren't buying it anymore," he said. "They want real stories, real people, not celebrities pretending to be relatable." Close agreed, adding that the show's highly curated aesthetic might end up alienating viewers rather than drawing them in. "It's beautiful to look at," she admitted, "but it feels like it's more about selling Meghan's brand than connecting with an audience." Their critique echoed a broader fatigue that many viewers have expressed in recent years: a weariness with celebrity-driven projects that blur the line between entertainment and marketing. Shows like Meghan's, which promise intimacy and authenticity but deliver glossy, strategic branding, often leave audiences feeling more disconnected than inspired. This tension between promise and delivery has been a recurring issue in the Sussexes' post-royal ventures, from their Spotify podcast to their Netflix documentary series. Critics argue that while their projects often start with compelling concepts, they frequently fall short of delivering the raw, unfiltered content that audiences crave. Toward the end of the segment, Cohen and Close lightened the mood with more jokes about potential future endeavors for Meghan. Who knows, Cohen said with a smirk. Maybe she'll launch a cooking line next, Pots and Pans by Meghan Markle. Close chimed in, or maybe a line of farmhouse tables, so we can all live the dream. The laughter in the studio was infectious, but their jokes carried a kernel of truth. In an age where authenticity is more valued than ever, celebrity projects that prioritize image over substance risk becoming punchlines rather than successes. The critique from Cohen and Close is likely to resonate with audiences who have grown increasingly skeptical of highly curated celebrity content. For Meghan Markle, the challenge will be to prove that her Netflix series offers more than just an attractive facade. Whether the show will succeed in connecting with viewers on a deeper level remains to be seen, but if Cohen and Close's commentary is any indication, it will have to work hard to overcome the perception that it's just another polished marketing exercise. As the trailer for Meghan's series continues to circulate, it's clear that public opinion is divided. On one hand, the project has its supporters, who praise it as a fresh and stylish take on the cooking and lifestyle genre. On the other hand, critics like Cohen and Close are amplifying a growing skepticism about celebrity projects that promise authenticity but feel anything but genuine. Whether the series can rise above these critiques and find its audience will ultimately depend on the substance it delivers, and whether it can move beyond the glossy, strategic branding that Cohen so humorously skewered. For now, one thing is certain: Meghan Markle's latest venture has sparked a conversation, and it's one that's unlikely to fade anytime soon.